Good. So, I'm gonna kind of start with how I got started with oils, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So, I started with oils about it'll be coming up to 3 years ago before I went to school. And the whole reason for starting was I was having a lot of emotional stuff going on that I wanted some support with, and I was going to school, so I wanted to have more control on what was coming into my house since I was going to be the only one like controlling it. And I wanted to reduce my waste. So I was going to be making a lot of my own stuff like body scrubs and cleaning products. So this was a big leap for me and why I got started. And I actually got started with my friend Morgan, but Sydney hosted the class. So that's how I met Sydney. And it's so weird because had it not have been for oils, I would have never met her. And now I'm living with her. So to say that the community and the support and the friendships that are created is next level, even that is an understatement. They are like next level times 1,000. So that is basically me. And then Alicia, I met her through Sydney. So she's in our team too. And she's super awesome. We went to an event in Toronto together in October, and that was so much fun. And it's just
Before
been really,
quarantine.
yeah, before quarantine. But it was a lot of fun. And she's a really awesome leader. She has so much knowledge to share with us, and she's super supportive. So if you ever have any questions, they are both super awesome people to ask if you don't want to ask me. And then Nicole is one of the first people that started doing oils with me. So I wanted to introduce her too, because if you don't hear from, sometimes you'll probably hear from her too. Just she'll probably touch base with you sometimes and be like, hey, how's it going? So I thought that would be great. So with that, I'll pass it to Sydney or Alicia, and you can talk about why you love YL. Alicia, do you want to hop on?
Gosh, why don't I like YL? And I don't want to be weird like that, but in a way, it's kind of true. So I got started with oils 5.5 years ago, and I actually bought them through Megan Burns on Instagram. Didn't really know her, didn't think the oils would work. Bought them because we were dealing with mainly like severe headaches in our home and like on a consistent basis with my husband. And so I honestly bought them thinking that they wouldn't work, but it was another thing to try. And here's a really good like tip on follow up. So I like filled out all the information and then I didn't like finish it and add everything to my cart. And Megan actually sent me an email right away saying, hey, welcome to our team. I saw that you didn't finish your thing. And so I don't know if I would actually have gone through with it if she didn't follow up. And so I felt community like even before I bought the kit. Like, who is this person emailing me and about this kit, and it's like a real live person from like a email that's not YL, and it was just a great conversation back and forth. So all that to say, I got the kit, and then when we got it home, I made a peppermint roller and it worked, and literally I was ticked off that it worked because number one, I thought it wouldn't, and now I have this solution. Right. And sometimes we can't believe that we have a solution. So I was ticked because it worked, only because we have tried everything before. So I wasn't actually ticked that we got the solution. Let me say we were very, very happy we found a solution. But I was ticked that this natural, like literal plant juice that was $3 for the roller, because I diluted it so much and it still worked, that I just started telling people. I hosted classes in my home, invited anyone and everyone, and just thought that we should share this. So why do I love YL? Well, number one, I love it because the products, bottom line, I would use the products even if I didn't get paid. But second to that, during this time, I have 4 kids and I wanted to buy like Ninja and all the things. And the fact that YL gives an opportunity for like common people without like an education or
Hmm.
experience in sales, or like name whatever is going on in your life, you are qualified to receive a referral check from YL. And I just love that so much. So my first like big thing was let me cover orders because I wanted the promos. So I wasn't there right off at the beginning to get all the promos, but I would have people order on my account because I wanted the 300 PV every single month to get free oils. And that's actually how I grew my stash. So all that to say, I could pay for my oils. And then I was like, holy crap, I got a check. So I started being like, oh, my kid's school was a little bit more than it was the year before. Oh, I'll pay that. And then I started adding things that were my wants in my life, and while could provide that. And I don't know of another job that you can go from like zero income to like $10,000 a month. Now, I don't make $10,000 a month. I did at one time. So I say that because it's possible. Like with the month I hit platinum, the numbers are legit on the income disclosure. And I don't say that to brag. I say it to be like, guys, I am normal. I am like just a mom. And the fact that YL gives an opportunity for us to make money while we're at home with our kids, while I'm at like sports events with my kids on the weekend, while I'm volunteering at their school and they're out for recess and I can peace out and go do 15 minutes of work is incredible. So I wish I would have grasped the business right away and ran with it and telling people. And that's kind of why I'm telling you more about the business, because we all love oils, but I think it's really important to communicate the business. And guys, I could care one iota if you said no to doing the business. I would never pressure you. I would love if you did it, but I don't care in the fact that I'm going to push people to do it. I just want people to know it's there. So that's why I like it, YL.
Great. Thanks, Alicia. Sydney, you wanna?
Yes, I do. I do. I'm Sydney. I got my starter kit in April, like almost exactly 4 years ago, actually. And I actually ordered my starter kit and hit star before my kit even arrived at my door. I was like, I'm going to do this business whether the oils work or not, which is so backwards. But actually, we had a couple of testimonials in our family before oils arrived at our door because of Jonathan's family were all oil users. So his three sisters and his mom all used and loved oils. And so they had, unbeknownst to me, been secretly oiling my kid without me knowing. Don't do that, by the way. Ask mom's permission. It's not respectful. But either way, they had been oiling Liam behind my back. And then I slowly started falling in love with oils as they were using them around us. All that to say, though, I was actually the person that went into the room and turned off the diffuser when they weren't looking because I literally thought oils were stinky. I thought they were like crazy hoodoo voodoo. I wanted nothing to do with them. I was like, you guys are brainwashed and crazy nut jobs, and I don't want anything to do with oils. And now look at me. Haha, joke's on me. So in saying that, I'm not saying that to brag, like to say I had Star before I got my oils in. I'm not saying that to brag at all, but I'm saying that the same reason that Alicia shared, because it is actually tangible and doable for every single person. And I think that that's what I love about it is I have looked at other network marketing companies. I've looked at their compensation plan and their structure of payment. And I think it's amazing in Young Living that you get paid if you sell one oil, or you get paid if you sell a million oils, and anything in between. And if you sell one oil and don't sell for 2 years and then you sell another oil, you get paid. It's like, it is so crystal clear and so fair. And I think that that is really why I love Young Living, is that it is so fair, from their oil production to the trips that they give away to the way that they pay you to their promos. They are so fair in what they do. And I love standing behind a company that is about the people and just as much as they're about the product. And like Kailyn said, like she literally moved in with me because I was a mess of a human being before she got here. My husband was working like part-time his own schedule before isolation. So it was like manageable for me with the kids and everything and with parents' help and stuff. And then he got a full-time gig, like 65 hours a week as of 3 weeks ago. And I was just drowning and trying to run my business and do kids and all by myself, right? Because of isolation, I was like, if you're isolated at home, why don't you just come live here. So she moved in. So we're literally sitting on the same couch right now.
Hi.
But with 2 different video cameras. Anyway, so all of that to say, I love YL, the community of people. I know people say it and you're like, are you sure? Is that really a thing? It really is. The community is as real as the money is that you can make, is as real as the oil testimonies that you see. All of it is like one beautiful package that I didn't know I was missing until it was here. So is that good?
100% beautiful.
Okay, great. Great.
So basically there is this program that is called Essential Rewards, and I think we're going to touch base on that a little bit, just because since you guys are already members, we want to kind of give you some info that maybe you have forgotten about or haven't been told before. So number one thing, the best way to get your oils into your home, and restock them, try new product, get promos. It's called Essential Rewards. And I believe Alicia is going to share a little bit about it.
Sure. I'll just share maybe the why behind Essential Rewards and not go into the details because we can find that in anywhere. And I think that the why of Essential Rewards is it is created for us to benefit in every single way. So it's created for you to benefit in receiving more promos each month, getting points back, getting more oils in your home via loyalty oils. And then a huge one is consistency and wellness plan. And that's what I'm going to focus on because the promos are like awesome and a given. But I think that you're going to really get the best results in whatever you're working on through a lifestyle of using oils or oily products. And since while is not just oils, it's so easy to make the next step into what can I work on? And so let's just say it's toxin-free home. Well, okay, the first month you buy your kit, the next month you buy Thieves Cleaner and toothpaste and another lemon oil because you ran out. And 50 PV is easy to get. And once you're on the third month, even if you just order 50 PV, you're getting $10 back in points, which basically pays for your shipping. So people say, oh, I don't like shipping. And I know it's not the same because you still have to pay for shipping, but while saying, here's your money back for shipping, buy more product later on. So it really is a win-win, and you're going to get the best results when you do that lifestyle. Like I just read an article today that oils will work better when you're detoxing your body through diet, through like taking out the toxins of what we're putting on our skin. It's a whole life wellness. And I don't want anyone to just buy a kit because a kit's not gonna change anyone's life. You might get a result or two, but if you're not going through your oils within a couple months, you're not being consistent to detox your body, to work on those body systems that need support, because we all know every oil in the kit supports some body system, sometimes multiple ones. So the reason why Essential Rewards is awesome is because it benefits you fully with no contract, no catch, nothing. And they're saying, we realize that this is a lifestyle and this makes you fit into the lifestyle really well.
So great.
I love that. So there's obviously a bunch of different ways that, well, for example, you guys are all here because myself or somebody else in our team shared the love with you. So we're kind of wanted to touch base on that a little bit too, and what that can look like. And what is so amazing is that it doesn't have to look a certain way. So I think Sydney was going to talk a little bit about sharing with her friends and family. And yeah, take it away, Sydney.
Cool. Take it away. I think something that is a really cool way of looking at it is that when you find a new lipstick at the store that you love, you tell your girlfriends about it. Or you tried a new restaurant with your partner, spouse, whatever, and you go and you tell your friends or you tell your parents, or like, oh my gosh, you got to try this new restaurant. Or you went and stayed at a hotel and it was the best customer service you've ever had, and you tell people about it. And that is literally what Young Living is. You know, you found something that you love and you tell the people that you love about it. And what's really cool right now, I mean, like, the fact that we're in the middle of a pandemic and we have a opportunity to share with people wellness that's delivered straight to their door, I feel honestly really privileged and honored to be in a spot like that. We have exactly what people are looking for right now, and I'm not saying that in a like gross salesy way. I'm saying people are looking for ways to support their families and themselves more than they ever have before, because it's such a real, our health is so real right now in our world. And so we have what people are looking for. And to be able to share that with people, to be able to support themselves and their families, I think is so special. And so something that Alicia and I have talked about a lot, and Kailyn and Nicole, I've shared that with you guys too, is in talking to your mom, sister, best friend about oils. And the reason it's mom, sister, best friend is because it's three people. It's three people that you love, that you want to share oils with it. You know, it could be dad, brother, cousin. It could be best number one, best number two, best number three. But for the sake of three people, we say mom, sister, best friend. And the reason we say that is because I love the community I've made with oils, but I also love doing oils with the people that I already had in my life before. I love doing oils with Jonathan's family. My sister and my mom do oils. One of my three sisters and my mom, I am like begging my other sisters to give oils a chance, because I want them to experience the special place that the oils community is, one, but also what the oils can do for them, obviously, too. And so we share because we love it, and in return Young Living gives us a check. And it's just like any other referral program. You know, you get a HelloFresh referral check, or you get a referral link, or you get an Amazon Prime referral link. It's just like that. And so we just, you know, I would rather have 100 people on my team that are casually sharing with the people they love than anyone called a builder, because that is the culture of what we all want on our teams, is just people loving their products so much that they want to tell other people about it. Is that what I was supposed to talk about?
I think so. I think
Okay.
you did a pretty banging job.
Okay, great. Then I'm gonna stop before I screw it up.
But yeah, so basically we just kind of wanted to have this little hangout Zoom call to get together and chat and get to kind of put a face to a name, or just learn something about what is even going on, what is our team about, all that great stuff. So it's kind of just, if anybody has any questions or wants to chat,
why don't
what do
you
think?
share your vision for the team?
My vision,
or
okay,
your goals, or your whatever.
Great, I love that.
Okay.
So my goal for this team is that we all go to the top. I feel like that's my goal with anything. And yes, Nicole. And the amazing part, like Sydney said, is that doing it with friends, doing it with family is so much fun. And that what I love about it is that when I get excited, that excitement shares with everyone around me. Whether it ends up being something to do with YL or not, it still builds excitement, which overflows into so many aspects of life. So my goal, I hit executive this month. Woo! For the first time ever. And that's going to be Nicole, that's going to be you, Morgan, that's going to be you, Casey, and Sam, and everybody else who wants to watch this call that didn't catch it right now and is watching the recording. Anybody can do this, and that is my goal, to be there to support you to get to whatever you want it to be, whether that's senior star, executive, what else is there, gold, silver, all of the above. Is to support you as a team to get you there. And the great part about it is that Young Living, for some people, maybe isn't the be all and end all, but it's the vehicle to get you there. So if you want to be somebody who makes millions of dollars so that you can donate half of that to charity, or you can have the time to donate, volunteer your time, and have an income while you're at home, but yet you're not at home, you're volunteering your time, Young Living can be that for you. It can literally be anything you want it to be, and that is what I find is so beautiful. So as I said, I've hit executive this month, and now my goal is silver. And I want you guys to be on that journey with me. And that is my vision because, like I said, doing it with friends, doing it with family is so much fun, and building friendships along the way. Like I said, I would never have met Sydney if it wasn't for oils. And yet I consider her like a freaking soul sister. And I'm living with her. Like,
you can never leave.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave. So that is my vision, and I feel like I'm just here to support you in whatever that looks like. Whether you want to sign up one person with a kit, whether you want to go all the way, like whatever that looks like, I'm here for you 100% of the time. So I just wanted to share that. And I also want to thank you guys for hanging out for a little bit because I think it's really fun to connect, especially right now when everything's so weird. So I just want to say thanks and acknowledge that you guys are here because I appreciate every single one of you.
Also, I wanted to jump in and say two things. One, I pulled up my Silverbound tracker and you officially qualified for the bonus. So congratulations.
Awesome sauce.
645 extra dollars coming to you.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to say that Kailyn, like, I mean, I live with her, so I'm literally spending like 24/7 with the girl. Talks about how much she loves her YL team a lot because she truly has a heart for anyone in the world, but especially the people that are close to her to have exactly what they want to have and more. And so I just want you guys to know that they aren't just words coming out of her mouth. She has spoken each of your names out loud to me, talking about you and wanting whatever you want. And it's not because she needs you to be executive. It's because if that's what you want, she wants you to have it. And it's because she's experienced. And I also wanted to say she has doubled her organization in the last month. Doubled, like went from $2,500 in sales to $4,700 in sales right now. And that is incredible. And it's because she believes in her entire team and their ability to move. And if there's anyone's team that you want to be on, I would say it's hers. So I don't need to toot your horn, but I wanted to because you're so great. And what are we doing next?
Great. Well, thank you. So next is questions. So if anybody has any questions about anything we've talked about or anything YL in general, now is a great time. You can just turn your mic off or put in the chat. I would put music for like a drum roll or something. Yeah.
I actually do have a question.
Great.
So I've been seeing everyone share in the states that I follow on Instagram that luscious lemon blend, but we don't have lemon myrtle. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
In Canada. Can I order that from the States and ship that to
100%.
Canada or?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
great question.
Yeah, that is a great question. And what's super awesome is that we can order from the States whenever we want. And you can actually use your points on the website for certain items. They'll have a purple flag you can use your points on. But anyway, so at the top of when you're logged in on your account, at the very top, there's a flag. If you click on the flag, it should be Canadian right now. If you click on that and click the US flag, it will say
not for resale.
NFR, which is not for resale. And it just says a little blurb about you're going to the US market kind of thing. You just click accept or shop or whatever it says. Accept. And then when you open that, you can search products. So if you search lemon myrtle, which we just did, it's on there and it counts for your points. So
Perfect.
Yeah, so you can click it. And what's awesome about when you use your points on the US site, all you have to pay is shipping, which is so great.
No exchange
either. And let's say you want to buy something.
That sounds like a plan with me.
Yeah, I know.
And like, even if you wanted to buy something that doesn't count for points, you can still buy it. That's what's really awesome. And okay, I know I've said that's what's awesome a lot, but it's just because there's so many great awesome things, is that when the US gets a lot of new products, oftentimes we will end up getting it. Sometimes it's just a little bit later, but that's just really cool. It's kind of like a sneak peek of what's going to come to us.
Yeah, like I've seen those Vitality like meal like things, and I'm like,
drops.
I have to try those. Like, what?
They're super good. We got to try them when Alicia and I were in Florida. They are as yummy as they look. But also, if it's the Luscious Lemon Soap that you saw, that's coming to Canada on May 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I saw a lot of like diffuser blends and everything, and I'm like,
okay.
okay, I gotta try this at some point.
It's
And
so
I'm
funny
definitely getting that soap.
It's so funny that you mentioned lemon myrtle too, because I had never tried it, and then we got a roller of it when Leisha and I were in Florida on a trip, and I
It
have been
smells
rolling
so
it
good.
all over Kailyn because she's like, "What is that?" Lemon myrtle literally smells so good,
Mm-hmm.
like so good. So it's funny. It's just funny that you brought up that specific oil because we're using that roller nonstop around here.
Thanks for asking, Sam.
Well, thank you for answering.
No problem.
It's so good too as a reminder, because especially like because I've been around for 4 years, I just assume that people either know this stuff or like have seen it in oily space. And so even you asking that question, Sam, is such a good reminder to me to go, I was new once and I didn't know all of the things, and now there are new people, and it's my job and it's our job to help you know where to find that stuff. So I just wanted to say thanks for asking it too, because it's just such a good reminder for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Casey, Morgan, any other questions? If you don't, just how is the tea? My phone is glitching. Oh, Morgan, it is really yummy. So Sydney actually got the bundle, so it came with the 3 teas. And when the 15 ml bottles of White Angelica were released earlier this month, I grabbed one, and I grabbed the turmeric tea, and it's really yummy.
and it comes with an oil, so it's actually like a really good price.
Mm-hmm. And Nicole, you had them too. What do you think of them?
Yeah, so I got the bundle and I've tried all 3 teas and they are to die for. It's not pungent, it's very light. And I find adding the citrus oils to them, and on the back of the box it'll tell you which oil you can pair them with, which is super helpful. And it also tells you the caffeine level of it too. But it's really delicious. And I do find the turmeric one helps me settle at night. It's very calming. But yeah, it's nothing what I expected. I thought that it was going to be strong tea, but it's not. It's super light, and yeah, and the citrus oils added to it makes it all the better too. So yeah, it's really good. I highly recommend getting it if you can.
Cool, good question.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Casey, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Cool. So if nobody has any other questions, or if you think of any later, you can always message any of us, and if we don't have the answer, we'll get it for you. And I wanted to share something really fun. So because of all the excitement that we've had on our team this month, I really want to keep the excitement going, and I want to reward you guys. And I want to say like, hey, thanks for growing somebody or getting somebody introduced and growing your team, because that's super exciting and I want to celebrate you. So from now until the end of the month, when you sign up, any person, let's say you sign up 1 person, 2 persons, 2 people. Wow, English, it's too late. Okay, it's time for bed.
It's 8:40.
I know. I'm an old person, okay? I will gift you $10 per person that you sign up. And I'll be doing a similar thing in May, but it's going to be a little different, and I will share that with you guys later because I want to keep it a surprise for right now, but just telling you it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, like I said, when you introduce somebody new to YL and get them signed up with a kit in your org, so in your team with the link I sent you, then I'll gift you $10. You just...
I'm gonna add on top of YL's referral fee.
Okay, great.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah.
So they already get.
Oh yeah.
They get $64.50 from Young Living plus $10 from Kailyn.
We probably should just say what YL is doing too, because they always. I shouldn't say always. The last, I'm gonna say 6 months, they've had.
You just say it.
What?
Go ahead. Rather than saying Kailyn, you should just tell them. Alicia.
I'll say it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the last 6 months, YL has done a level up and double up, what they call level up and double up. And so it's like, if you help 2 people, you get this. If you help 4 people, you get this. And so this month is Majestic Canada. and it's I'm gonna say a smorgasbord of tree scents. It smells so good. You actually can't buy it anymore. They had it on like a limited edition to buy it, and it has like fleabane or something in it. It's so good. It's like Northern Lights with Idaho with like it's just great. I can't even describe it. I wish I could be like, I have it somewhere. So that's if you help 2 people, you get that on top of your referral fee of about 65 Canadian each. And then you get, for double up, is a free diffuser, a dewdrop diffuser this month. And so hopefully next month they still do it with something different. So every month it's different. So they just say thank you with not only the referral thing, but also those extra bonuses. So it's pretty cool.
Great.
Yeah, and like Sydney said too, that you would also get a $65 check from Young Living just as a thank you for introducing the wellness into another person's home. And then you'd get the $10 from me. So you're going to get $75 literally for just talking about something you love.
So great.
So it's so awesome. And then giveaways. Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay, you go.
Okay, so what I've been doing with these kinds of things, we've had these hangouts before, and I think it's just so cool for us to give, since there's like not 50 people in here, I can just say, hey, I want to make you a customized roller. I basically have every Weil has, and so I want to make you a roller of something that's on your wish list that you haven't purchased before. And please don't be scared to ask for any oils, and just say like, I want this and this and this. I'll put it in a roller for you and mail it out. Or if you don't know what oils, which oil, yes, Sydney, I can see you trying to say something.
Melissa, ask for Melissa.
So
ask for Rose.
Rose. Okay, so then if you're not sure a scent that you want or an oil to try, you can look on the website, or you can say, hey, I have this pain I can't get rid of. Do you have oils for that? And then I can make you a blend with something you don't have that you can try. So shoot me a private message, and then we can make something up for you.
So generous.
Amazing.
Thanks, Alicia.
You are so.
Oh, and I just want to say, because like some people that are watching this is going to go, man, she talks a lot about herself and what she has. So I'm going to say, number one, I've been doing oils 5.5 years, and I've always tried to get 300 PV promo, because I think it's a no-brainer to get the free oils. And not every month, in fact, the majority of the months, I can't do that myself. I mean, the last year I probably have, because my paycheck more than covers it. Before then, I would just have people add to my order, like a random lavender or a thieves or whatever, because it makes sense to get 300 PV promo to get usually 250 of free product. And that's kind of how I've built up my oil stash, and also tried new things. Like I would have never bought clary sage, and clary sage is something I use often for hormonal support, but it wasn't like a need or a want, or what I thought was a need or a want. So I encourage you guys all to try and get 300 PV promo, even if you share it with people. So there's that. That's why I have a lot of oils. And number two, when I was going for silver way back, they had an oil kit that had like 120 or 130 oils in it. And I still have the kit, and I use it for things like this. I keep it like intact. So that's why I have like the majority of oils, so that I can share with all of you guys. P.S. Young Living is doing that again. They're giving away their Aroma Complete halfway to gold. Sydney's gonna get it this month, I swear. This month for sure. Anyway, so then it's like another way to say thank you, and it's like $3,200 worth of oils, 3,600 of Canadian or something nuts. So I'm so thankful to share it with you guys. So having said all that, I want you. That's my like phrase for tonight. I want you to be confident to tell me what you need, because it is my pleasure to share the oils that I have been gifted from YL.
I was just gonna make fun of you, but I won't.
Please let's do that. Let's just make fun of me right now.
Having not wanting to feel like you guys think I talk a lot, I'm gonna finish by talking a lot. Also,
I know I cannot help it. I just
You just said any hoozle to me today, and I almost died. Instead of anyway, any hoozle. I can't. Okay, sorry.
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
we're just prolonging this video recording for everyone watching.
But,
Okay,
yeah.
So if you're not friends with Alicia on Facebook, friend her or send your order to Kailyn, and Kailyn can let Alicia know.
Yeah.
Guys, roller of your choice. That's so cool.
So great. Also, I just want to add, and then we will end and let you guys get back to your evening, that even when this whole thing ends, COVID-19, whatever, I can say that? Yeah, it's fine.
Just
I
don't
don't
say
know.
that oils.
Great.
Whatever.
So when this whole thing ends, we love having team gatherings. We have team hangouts where we chat about life. We chat about oils. We chat about pretty much anything under the sun. And it's a lot of fun. I did not mean to rhyme that. I'm just Dr. Seuss. And I think they're a lot of fun so that when this whole thing ends, we don't have to just do Zoom calls. We actually get together and we do fun things. We do work nights and get together for Starbucks. And it's a lot of fun. And I just wanted to say that because it doesn't even feel like work or sharing or hard. It's literally just having fun with friends. So I just wanted to share that. And again, say I love you guys and you're so great. And I'm really happy to be that you trust me and Nicole and Alicia and Sydney and that you're on our team because we value you a lot.